Rain could bring even more headache to portions of West Virginia that have been devastated by a week of flooding. Meanwhile, local volunteers have already hit the ground in West Virginia to lend a hand and provide much needed support for the people struggling to recover. Storm team meteorologist Kristen Ketchell spoke with a volunteer who's in West Virginia right now. Kristen.
Well, as West Virginia residents continue to clean up the damage from last week's deadly floods, volunteers from the eastern North Carolina region of the Red Cross are assisting in the relief efforts. I spoke to one volunteer on the phone earlier today about how they are helping those in need.
We have about 25 North Carolina Red Cross volunteers that have responded to the call.
And they're assisting with everything from shelters to meals to emotional support for those affected by the historic floods.
The emotional devastation is always a very top concern of ours. There are people that have lost absolutely everything.
Donations are pouring in, but supplies are still needed.
The biggest needs immediately are, of course, cleanup kits, shovels, rakes, things that they can at least dig out.
And volunteers are eager to help the people of West Virginia put their lives back together.
They're very humble people, and I get far more out of being able to help them emotionally and give my physical self to them as best I can than they could ever repay or that money could buy.
But this is just the start of a long road ahead for those flood victims.
What we may do in the next couple of weeks to help alleviate the pain and suffering of the community is just the beginning of the process.
Volunteers from North Carolina will stay in West Virginia for at least the next 2 weeks. To donate to the Red Cross's relief efforts, you can visit redcross.org or you can text the word Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation.